Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome again. This series of one verse a day to complete the recitation of Surah al-Mulk. If you don't know the value of this surah, it's what's going to help us in our grave to the degree that we take care of it. We memorize it, we understand it, we teach it, we recite it every evening. It's easy. 30 ayahs will take you probably less than 2 minutes. Once you really know it, right? If you're driving, you recite the whole thing in 3 minutes. أَلَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ خَلَقَ وَهُوَ اللَّطِيفُ الْخَبِيرُ. Does he not know what he created? This is a funny thing about people who worry about who's going to heaven and who's going to hell. What are you worried about? Does Allah not know? Oh, he's such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. On what basis? On your knowledge. Do you see him with his wife? Do you see him with his kids? Do you know the thoughts that are in his head? How much knowledge of a person do you have, actually? Right? How much knowledge of a person do you have? Just have the outside surface, what they reveal to you. You don't know what's going on in his heart. And then he covers it up with sauce. And you're going to tell me you have never covered up some of your speech with sauce. You've never talked to relatives, family members, what have you, and covered up your true feelings with sauce. Now, that's not bad. Sometimes that's what you're supposed to do. And the Prophet ﷺ taught us this, and Umar ibn Khattab affirmed this many times. In certain family environments, you do not reveal your true feelings about certain things. You should not go tell somebody, your dinner is terrible, you look terrible. It's not polite. So you may think it, but you don't say it. So likewise, we can imagine that this occurs at different scales and levels. And it happens amongst kuffar, who knows what's going on in their heart, and they may come out and tell you, "Wallah, you have a beautiful religion, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just on my way." And you think to yourself, he's really a nice guy. No way he's going to go to Jahannam. Why are you getting involved in? This is Allah's business. And most people who observe universalism in religion, perennialism and universalism, all religions are the same, you just have to be a nice guy. This is the basis is they cannot imagine him is going to go to hell. First of all, this is not your business. You can go to hell. What are you worried about him for? Right? You yourself should worry about yourself. That's number one. You keep talking this way, you're going to end up yourself in hell because you're talking about business that is solely due to Allah. It's way beyond your pay grade. We say, whoever dies upon kufr having learned about Islam, he's earned himself the fire. That's it. And he will be in Jahannam, in the fire, permanently, forever. The fire does not end. Some people say the fire has an end. Why do they say that? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا مَا دَامَتِ السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ. They're in it eternally, as long as the heavens and the earth exist. So they say, therefore, the hellfire will come to an end. Well, who told you that the heavens will ever come to an end? The 7 levels of heaven, Allah Ta'ala will preserve them forever, right? And our existence on the earth will end. How do you know the earth itself will disappear someday? You have no knowledge. Secondly, on top of that, this description is just emphasis. That's all it is. It's not a literal word. No, it's not a equation. No, it's emphasis. It's not the asl. It's simply emphasizing that the hellfire will exist as long as the heavens and earth exist. There's no piece of information telling us that the heavens will cease to exist. Well, where are the angels? Where are they going to live? Where are all the angels going to live? So that doctrine, set it aside. And this knowledgeable يعني بما في القلوب من الخير والشر قال ابن عباس. This ayah says Allah knows what's in our hearts of good and evil. So that's why the astute learner, the astute worshipper of Allah, he doesn't say, what did I do today? He also says, what did I love? What did I hate? What passed through my heart today? And this came about hypocrites, and it came about pagans, right, who thought that they could whisper about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and some of them were so unintelligent, they said, "Asirru qawlakum kay la yasma'u rabba Muhammadin, la yasma'u Rabbu Muhammadin. Keep your words silent so that the Lord of Muhammad cannot hear you. Okay, لا يسمع رب محمد. So Allah revealed, يا حمقاء وأسروا قولكم أو اجهروا به. Allah knows what's in the hearts. ألا يعلم من خلق. Does he not know his creation? Allah knows the creation better than anyone else. Don't worry about where they're going to be destined. Allah knows his creation. He's more knowledgeable? He has more information than you? Yes. Does he have more mercy than you? Yes. What's the problem? Leave heaven and hell to Allah. But we do know the theory. What Allah told us. You die upon kufr of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Iblis, it was refusing to bow down to Adam. For Jews, you refuse to believe in Mary and Jesus. For everybody, you've refused to believe in all of these prophets, and the final one being Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And you have a sound brain and a sound mind, and you receive the message, a very basic message of this. It's on you now. Yes, we will hold that the person who dies on that, he goes to Jahannam. خالدين فيها. ألا يعلم من خلق. Who knows better, you or him? So leave this subject alone and do not become a perennialist or a universalist and end up following the religion of Dajjal. And really, truly, not being a Muslim anymore. No, I have no shame in saying it to those people who say it. They say, oh, no, Jews and Christians, they're good to go. They just follow their own religion. Oh, so you're accepting that they make kufr of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Iblis could not exist without believing in Adam, in Allah's pleasure. He's out. So it's not just about believing in God and afterlife. It's about believing in the Prophet that came to us. Remember this ayah every time somebody speaks. Say, أَلَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ خَلَقَ. Does he not know what he created? Sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi sallam.